Hey folks, I'm back. Today I want to talk to you guys about the area of health and well-being. It's such an underestimated and overlooked thing by so many people out there. And let me bring something to your attention. You know what? If you don't look after your health now, then be prepared for illnesses to come your way. And them illnesses can come at any time, any moment in the day, in the month or the year. Don't be surprised if you got cancer all of a sudden. Don't be surprised if you're stressed and you're depressed and you're just going crazy out of your mind because you can't take life anymore. People, if you are looking after your health now, then it will pay dividends as you age. Because let me tell you something, people. Maybe when you were young, you can get away with a lot of things, but as you age, you cannot get away with so many things because the craziness that you do will catch up with you so quick. That's the thing. If you've got good habits and you're adopting and you're taking care of your health right now, it will work in your favor as you age. In fact, you'll become a better, stronger person, a better version of yourself. If you're doing totally the opposite, then you're deteriorating. As you age, you're actually deteriorating mentally, physically, and spiritually. A lot more faster than what you should be doing at a natural rate or pace of life. That's what I'm talking about. And people, at this point now, before I begin further, elaborate my point, I need you guys out there to do something. Get a pen, get a paper, piece of paper, and start taking notes because I'm about to reveal some knowledge, some education right here, something that I've learned throughout my week, and I want to bring it to your attention and share it with you. So get that pen and that pad and start writing things down. The first thing that I want to bring to your attention is this. It is quoted by Brian Tracy, where he talks about the area of health and well-being. He says, exercise more and eat less. Check that out, people. Such a simple thing to do, but a simple thing to do, but a hard thing to do. Why is it hard? Because you ain't getting off your backside and you ain't doing it. I want to delve into a bit of psychology of what happens when you just sit on your backside. Well, what do you think what happens when you sit on your backside? You become idle. If you become idle, you tend to eat food. You tend to absorb junk that you watch in front of the TV, and all you're doing is just getting bored out your backside, and you're just taking in so many negative things that don't even benefit you. And then what happens? Your mind gets consumed and infected by negativity. And as soon as a challenge comes your way, you can't even hack it. You can't even handle it. You break. You stress. And then you also over-exaggerate inside your head. And it doesn't help you solve problems, solve situations for your own development. Now check this. What happens on the flip side? When you start becoming active, when you start exercising more, you're more receptive in terms of taking on challenges. Your approach and your attitude, that you want to learn things, that you start absorbing positive things. As soon as that you feel good, you perform better and you learn more at a rapid pace. That's the difference, people. Let's become like one of them people where we're learning, we're growing, and we're developing mentally, physically, and spiritually. Or you can choose to stay dumb and dead. That's what is literally happening. You're sitting on your backside, you're not even active, and you're just dumb and dead. That's what I call these type of people, dumb and dead. They're overweight, and they don't even want to put in the effort in terms of making their life better for themselves. And check this, because they don't make life better for themselves, they're also affecting others around them. People, now the second thing is this. In your day, spend 30 minutes to an hour exercising. Exercising, what do I mean by this? Well, let me further articulate and elaborate my point. If that means going outside for a walk, by all means go outside for a walk, get a bit of fresh air because it does the mind wonders. Just keep your body moving, do whatever it is possible in your capacity and capability to just stay active. And that needs to be done day in, day out. Because once you start adopting this, you start feeling wonderful. When you feel wonderful, you perform better. You even get energized throughout the day in terms of taking on and dealing with the stresses that come along your way. That's the most important thing. People, try and exercise early in the morning. Because by exercising early in the morning, if possible, it energizes you throughout your day. It makes you feel good. You perform better. And also, you're likely to handle stress a lot more better. You're likely to handle challenges a lot more better. And exercising releases good endorphins. It makes you feel good. So by all means, try that, give it a go, and watch the quality of your life change rapidly and turn it into a habit. Now people, the other thing that I want to talk to you guys about is this, the 3 poisons. Sorry, I'm gonna have to take this call. People, I do apologize for that little disruption right there, but now we're back on track. People, so as I was saying, I want to talk to you guys about the 3 poisons to be mindful of. And what are those 3 poisons? The 3 poisons are, try to avoid, number 1, anything that contains white flour and wheat flour, because these types of foods, anything that has these ingredients, clings onto your body like crazy. It's so sticky, it doesn't even let go. And these are the sort of things that make you put on weight. The second thing is, try and stay away from sugary foods, sugary desserts, because these also cling onto your body and they don't let go. Those are the poisons to be mindful of, because people, these add up to being overweight. And if you keep on consuming them, you're going to be out here, be sitting on your backside in a wheelchair or in hospital. Now we don't want that now, do we? People, now, as I was saying, let's move on to a different area. What are the healthy things? The healthy options are to eat your vegetables, your fruits. These are good substitutes of these types of poisonous foods. Yes, that's right, people. Eat salads, plenty of salads, because by eating salads, it oxygenates the blood and it makes it run and flow more fluidly and faster through your body, because once this happens, you're more able to perform well, you're more able to feel good and lighter. And drink plenty of water out there, people. Yes, that's right, because water helps flush out the impurities and it helps cleanse your system internally. So those are the few things to be mindful of. Check this out, something that just got brought to my attention, something that I just remembered right now. If you consume foods whilst you're inactive, you're going to put on weight. You want to try and consume and eat small portions when you're active, because then that way you'll get burnt off. If you eat before 6 p.m, because after 6 p.m, food tends to accumulate and you end up putting on more weight. And if you eat before 6 p.m, the food that you eat gets burnt off, it gets used and it gets worked. So those are the things to bear in mind. People, I do apologize for that disruption again. Let me just pick up my son because he wants a bit of attention. Son, say hello to the people. Thumbs up. Oh, thumbs up. Thumbs up, I said. Look, thumbs up. Oh, what kind of thumbs up is that? This one, here. That's better. Fake smile. Smile, fake. That's better. Look at that. That's it. There you go, touch spud. Yeah, there you go. Look at them fighting knuckles, people. Those are boxers' knuckles. So stay tuned. Watch out for this little guy in the making, because he's in the making. He's got some materials coming up. Video materials coming up soon as well. So, as I was saying, people, where was I? Kind of got drift along the way. We were talking about health. We were talking about the good foods, the pure foods, and also eating. Eating after and before 6 p.m. What happens? After 6 p.m. that you end up piling on and accumulating weight, because at that time you're less active. And you're more active before 6 p.m. because you're working, you're agile, you're not agile, you're active. So therefore the food gets burned off. And finally, people, try and stay out of debt as much as possible, because debt affects you mentally, physically and spiritually. Try and rid them debts. Try and not go into debt, because debt plays a major factor in the quality of your life and health and well-being, people. That is my lesson. That is my line for today. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to empower and inspire the lives of many, as well as yourself. Bye for now.